Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Tuesday, November 20th, 2018. The tarot card for today is Strength. And I find it interesting that this has come up exactly when it has, as we are on the approach to the full moon in Gemini, which happens either late on the 22nd or early on the 23rd, depending upon where you are. Now, with this card, obviously the word strength comes to mind, but there's also things like courage and patience and control. But what kind of control? Because whenever you look at a strength card, you always see that the individual, has the ability to tame that beast. Now, I don't know about elsewhere in the world, but here in the US this week, this is typically one of those weeks that if you are trying to accomplish something, to get something done, it very well will probably most likely require patience. It is a holiday week here, and it basically, I guess, officially kicks off the entire holiday season in this country. So what tends to happen is that, things that you're trying to get done, people are occupied with the holidays. They're occupied with getting home to their family, things of that nature, and they're not necessarily as concerned about what you're trying to do. So, you may have to say to yourself, okay, I need to be patient until next week, Monday, Tuesday or something, to be able to work on this again, or to, actually achieve my goal. That's part of it. Now, here's the thing. I mentioned the full moon that's coming up. It's not just the full moon. Here we are as the full moon approaches, and you have one of these big family holidays coming. And this, when you break it down, you can really apply it no matter where you live. It doesn't have to be about the holiday, but it's about how we get along in general. But so many of you out there may be faced with that beast that you need to keep at bay. It could be an individual, another person that's in your life. And where typically we always seem to see the Queen of Swords show up around the time of a full moon, I think that seeing this card here now is saying that gentle persuasion, soft control. I don't want to use the word manipulation, but being nice and not in someone's face, it's not always the easiest thing to do. This is kind of like the bite your tongue card. So whether you're doing it so as not to rock the boat, not to, ruin any family get-togethers, it's just, oh man, how do you do that, right? I always say you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So, when it comes to this, oh man, it's just like, it feels like this carries over, this card. It's almost like for the coming days. I don't know how many, it depends upon the situations that you have going on, how much time you have to spend with people where you might want to blurt something out. The full moon very often makes people do that. Now, let's keep in mind that today, the sun is at the very tail end of Scorpio. So how you react to things can be very, very key as to, the control that you ultimately can maintain over the situation. So, how do you do that? It's not easy, my friend. But it would appear that for now, being nice, being non-confrontational, and keeping things, a little more low-key is the way to go. Because I think when you get to the other side of this full moon, that there is an improvement. The lead up to the full moon can be a little bit difficult, but I think that you'll find that the energies on the flip side are very positive and supportive of it. So it's just a matter of, just give it a few days, all right? And I think that you'll see the difference. So in the meantime, just be nice to everyone you see, and try not to get too deep into the conversations where you may say something that you ultimately regret. Don't forget to check out my tarot guidances for the full moon and the sun in Sagittarius that are available now through Patreon or Facebook members only. I want to thank you all very much for listening. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.